Good morning.
Morning.
We're live.
We are.
And it is the new year. It
Happy
is
New Year.
Happy New Year. 2023 we've made it.
That's correct.
I don't know how we made it. We made it. I don't know how anybody made it through the last couple of years, but we're here with you. And thanks for joining us at Team Tuttle Realty. This is our Saturday morning coffee talk.
Right.
And we do have our cup of Joe. Hopefully you grabbed yours. And ours is steaming hot, so it's hard to even drink right now.
It's way too hot.
That's at that level where you burn your tongue if you do too much.
Right. Exactly. It's hot.
But what's funny is coffee cools down pretty quick, and we have some of those little mugs that kind of keep it from cooling down as fast. Mm-hmm. It still cools down pretty quick.
It does. Yeah.
I'd like to have it like permanent hot, where it just stays like at a perfect temperature the whole time until you finish it. That's what I want.
Oh, well, you could get one of those little warmers. You plug into your computer even.
Yeah.
Yeah, a little USB port, and it's a cup warmer.
How come we don't have one of those here at Team Tuttle?
I'm not sure.
You're slacking over there. Apparently you know something I don't know, insider stuff.
Oh, yeah. Oh, no. I know the little tips and tricks.
All right.
I'm a female.
Well, hey, let's see. This morning, what's our topic of the day?
So our topic is our house hunting checklist.
Yeah, house hunting. You think it would be easy until you get started.
Right.
And you realize, oh no, there's a lot to think about, a lot goes into that.
There is.
So we're going to talk about that. And right before then, we're going to get to the market update to see how the market's done over the holidays.
Yes.
And kind of bring you up to speed there. So
that's correct.
That'll be the first thing we're going to do here. Oh, actually, the first thing we're going to do.
Oh, yeah.
I always forget this. And you'd think as a weatherman I would remember, but I look outside. We got sunshine out there, but it's cold. It's 35.
It's refreshing.
You call it refreshing. I call it cold. Anybody from around here probably calls it cold. I don't know.
Right.
You get to wear your coats and stuff for at least a few days of the year. So it's probably one of the mornings anyways.
Layering. It's all about layering.
Yeah.
I'm finding out.
Yeah, it is about layering around here. All right, let's take a look at the market stats here for today. This is called Market Watch. This is from our MLS listings here in Oklahoma County. This includes a good chunk of Oklahoma City metro area. Kind of give you an idea of where things are at. So, over the last 7 days, Jody, how many new listings?
193. That's huge. That's good. So I guess after, because I was watching it over Christmas, there wasn't very many. There was about under 100 during that Christmas week that came to market. So it's a significant increase.
So you're saying just since the new year, people are kicking it off going,
yeah,
all right, let's sell this house and let's move.
Yeah, for whatever reason.
Yeah, interesting. Okay. And then back on the market.
51 are back on market, so they've relisted. 165 price decreases.
Okay, so the trend continues for reducing the price for your home to sell it quick versus the few months ago where you could jack up the price of your home. It'd still sell quick, but that doesn't work anymore. So to do that now, you've got to lower the price.
Right. Well, yeah.
And the price increase on this deal is misleading because it's usually always from the builders.
Typically, yeah.
Yeah. Now, I
That's
guess
right.
you could have somebody that lists their house and then maybe did something last minute to it. I'm not sure. Then they want to increase the price, but that'd be extremely rare.
Or they may have figured, they priced it maybe a little lower than suggested market value.
Maybe, but man, if you put on the market low, it's gonna go fast.
Right. Well,
somebody will jump on it.
If your home is priced correctly, it'll sell.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Or underpriced correctly. I'm like,
right.
If we were to sell our home and say, hey, $1, trust me, somebody's going to come and get it before you can even blink.
Wow. Yeah, that's...
So that would be a price increase we would need to do.
Right, of course.
Substantial. All right.
Of course.
Pending, 163?
Yeah, so there's been contracts written on 163 properties right now. And 118 properties have sold.
Good.
It's good.
Yeah.
It's great.
Yeah, actually, it's really good.
Yeah.
So in other words, things are moving.
Yeah.
It's not stagnant here in Oklahoma. Our market's actually been pretty stable compared to some of the others. And it is forecasted to stay more stable than other markets because we do have an influx, East Coast, West Coast, mountains. And that all helps to keep it stabilized when you have people moving in. That means there's supply and demand.
Well, we have affordable housing here, which is wonderful. So...
That's right. Okay, let's get to our topic of the day. By the way, we do have our two little ones here. They are sleeping, thank goodness. Resting.
They're pretty calm right now.
Yeah.
Well, they wake up, they go outside, and it exhausts them out there because it's so cold.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
So little Penelope has calmed down considerably.
Yes.
from her original puppy
Oh, yeah.
status.
It's like night and day now.
Yeah, so she's getting better. More along Larry speed. Not quite there, but getting there.
Getting there, yeah.
Yeah, and not, let's just say, when she's alpha and bothers Larry 99% of the time now, she's maybe only bothering him 80%.
Yeah.
There's some drop.
There's some drop.
So, are you there? Or Larry's just getting used to it. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I'm not sure.
Okay. So let me load this, our little hunting checklist.
House hunting checklist.
Okay. So this is today's topic, our house hunting checklist. And one of the things that you'll need to do right out of the gate is choose your moving timeline.
That's right.
So you want to set a realistic timeline for your move.
Yeah, real estate transactions takes several months to complete from the time you get your pre-qualification letter to the time you close on your new home. Keep an open line of communication, especially with your real estate agent, about how soon you want to move.
Mm-hmm.
So I know that's one of the first questions I like to ask somebody when I'm sitting down with them is, what's your timeline?
Yeah, because some people have to move quick. Others got all the time in the world.
Well, and some are still locked in a lease and they don't want to break their lease or try and sublet. So there's different factors.
Oh, yeah. Everybody's different. Every situation is unique.
Right.
Okay, so there is no right time to buy. Oh, that's going to be a controversial statement, right?
Right.
So you may be wondering if now is a good time to buy a home. The truth is it's always a good time to buy a home.
Yes,
and that's just
always.
not, marketing spiel from Realtor.
No.
It's life.
It is.
It is.
Build that equity up.
Yeah, the sooner you start building equity, the sooner you're making a return on your investment.
Yeah, that's right. The best time to buy is the time that's right for you.
That's right. So
if you're contemplating about buying a house or you're renting, it's like go meet with your lender, see what your situation's like, meet with a real estate agent. You might be surprised.
Yeah.
It's more doable than you think.
Right. And the lenders will work you through what you may think you can't afford.
Right.
Kind of a deal.
Exactly. There's options.
There's always options. They can work magic.
Yeah.
But they will guide you to what you should do and should not do.
Absolutely.
And we'll talk about that later.
Yeah.
Okay, so choose a neighborhood you love.
That's right. So your new home will not be in a bubble. Make sure you consider the neighborhood when looking at homes. So drive around, see what kind of amenities there is, access to, highways, roadways, schools, shopping, amenities, right? Make sure you have access to the things that are most important to you.
Go ahead. Yeah.
You certainly don't want to buy a house you love in a neighborhood that doesn't meet all your needs, right?
Right. So I know there's a couple of things that I pay attention to. One is the neighbors. And meaning,
well, when you do a drive-by.
Yeah, I mean, if obviously you've got a great house, but all the other houses around it are, not well kept, and maybe there's, I don't know, junk in the front yard, whatever it may be.
Right, or it looks unkept.
Yeah, it looks unkept. You're like, maybe that's not the house for me.
Right.
So that needs to go into your thought process, but also the entry and exit.
Yes.
So some neighborhoods are very difficult to get in and out of.
Right.
Depending on cross traffic, all that kind of stuff. I always recommend hitting the spot that you've narrowed down, even that section of town, including the neighborhood, at the busiest times of the day.
Right.
So it may be inconvenient for you, but rush hour in the morning and evening, you want a real taste of what it's going to be like.
It's coming in and out.
Yeah, that's the thing to keep in mind.
And how busy the cross street is.
But it could be a deal where none of that matters if you found the perfect home, right?
Oh, yeah.
If you fell in love with it and you're like, this is perfect. I don't care about traffic. I don't care. Then, hey, if that's you, that's perfect.
There's concessions that you can make, I'm sure.
All right. Next category. Don't seek too much advice.
Right. So when you tell people you're shopping for a house, expect to get tons of unsolicited advice and suggestions. It's obviously human nature, right? To want to help.
Yeah.
Give your opinion. Most often than not, it's, or what they've experienced recently or
20 years ago.
Right. Right. It's like, when was the last time you purchased a home?
Let's say you're 25.
Or sold a house?
Yeah, you're 25. Your last time your parents bought a house was 25 years ago.
That's right.
They're going to give you advice. It may or may not be the greatest, but they're going to give it to you because they love you.
Exactly. And always remember that this is your decision. Seek advice only from one or two people you truly trust. Remember, you're the one who will be living in the property.
That's right.
That's right. Most often than not, I always find if it's a first-time home buyer or young person, They always have their parents or significant other with them.
Now, keep in mind, this advice also goes if you want to sell your home, but we're focused on the buying aspect
Right now,
of it for the house hunting.
Yeah.
But its advice is can be great.
It works both ways.
Or not so great. Just be careful. All right, let's see. Think long term.
Yeah, I like this one.
Okay.
So, real estate has the potential to help you grow your family's wealth, which is the equity. Mm-hmm. But it's not a get-rich-quick scheme.
No, it is not. Some people thought it was over the last year and a half, 2 years, but it is not. Normally.
Right, because it's a long-term investment.
That's right.
Building up equity, paying down your mortgage or loan. So whatever home you decide to purchase, plan on staying in it for at least 3 years before selling. I think on average, 5 to 8 years here, I think I read.
Yeah, for Oklahoma, it's a little longer.
Right.
But 3 years is usually, if you want to get anything back out of it, that's usually your minimum. It's like any investment you would make. Like,
right.
For example, I bought an I bond from the Treasury Department. You've got to hold it for at least a year. And then every point after that, you actually start making money. And if you take it out too soon, you get penalized. And then if you, of course, you don't make the money if you take it out too soon. Same thing with the home. If you sell it too soon, you don't make the return investment. Now, again, there was a caveat there only because the market went a little crazy there for about a year and a half. But
right.
that was an outlier. That's not a normal occurrence. So this still rules, the 3-year rule.
Right.
And the other thing is that we talked about this before, and if you want more information from us, we'll send you the sheet on it. But it's basically pros and cons of renting it out.
Correct.
Right? So let's say you do need to sell your home, or you do need to move, right? But you're under the mortgage, you don't want to get rid of it, or whatever, you want to rent it out. Great. We can fill you in on what to look for, not
the steps.
Be aware of all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Exactly. It's a great sheet.
Yeah, because you may love the home, and it may just be
Mm-hmm.
temporary displaced coming back. So renting certainly is an option.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so let's see. Make sure to get a home inspection.
Yes, absolutely. I always suggest this. Home inspector will check everything.
Now they check. Now I know this word did say everything. That's actually a misnomer. They're not going to go and crawl on the floor and look for spots on the carpet or cracks on your hardwood floors. They're looking for foundation issues, the big stuff, roof, plumbing, electrical, anything that's going to burn down a house and it's going to flood a house, and it's going to let rainwater in, that kind of stuff. That's what they're mainly focused on.
Yeah, they're going to check your windows, your appliances, make sure they're all working, all the elements on the stove, run in your washer dryer. Mm-hmm. They're even going to check I've had experience where home inspectors check the lint to make sure the lint has been cleaned out from the dryer.
Whoa.
And you'd be surprised the amount of people that don't
Are you serious?
clean out their lint, and that's a fire hazard.
Oh my goodness.
Yes.
Come on, people. Clean out your lint.
Right. It helps your clothes dry faster. Anyways, this is something I experienced.
Yeah. No, and there was a period where home inspections were getting waived.
Right.
Only because the market was so hot, the seller didn't have to wait for that process.
Correct.
They said, oh, you want a home inspector? Well, Joe Bob over here, he's going to offer me this amount of money, and he doesn't want a home inspector, so I'm going to sell it to him. So that was cutting out the home inspectors, which was a really bad idea.
In my opinion, as well.
It's in everybody's opinion.
Yeah.
It was, but it's one of those buyer bewares and as is, clauses. So there you go. Oh, you've already got a dog there?
Well, he started to stir.
Well, if he's stirring, then let's bring him up.
Yeah, I did.
So that concludes our checklist, by the way. It's short and sweet and to the point.
Oh, yeah, exactly.
So let's see if I can get her up without her being
squirmy.
Hey, baby.
And thank you to Ferguson Roof Systems.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, for sponsoring.
Yeah. So Ferguson Roof Systems is sponsoring our Team Tuttle Coffee Talk. I've known Jamie for years.
Yes.
Working with him with AT's Weather. Mm-hmm. Great guy, great, dependable. The company's top notch. The work, the quality.
They got a 5-star rating on Better Business Bureau.
Yeah, there's no complaints. He makes sure. I mean, if there's a customer that's unhappy about anything and everything, he's like, "What can I do for you to make this right?" He's one of those, and he's had very few of those ever. And that's his goal. He doesn't want a single unhappy customer. Yeah. In the roofing business, it's a fly-by-night sometimes. So you can get some really shady contractors and work, and
Right.
he's one of the good guys that hates that, so 'cause it puts a stain on the industry.
Oh,
So
absolutely.
he does his part to clean up the industry. So
Yeah.
I like that about him and his company. So we've been in it for a while. So we're
Yeah,
thankful
check
for
him out.
him. Yeah. All right. So this is little Penelope. As you can see, she's
Yeah.
a cutie. Now her face is lightening up. So
Yes.
if you've watched each time, remember she was like a dark fuzzball.
Oh,
When
yeah.
we first brought her up, she's
Very
about as
dark.
dark as your hair.
Yeah.
And now she's starting to actually get some facial features.
Yeah.
And they're very sleepy right now, so they're very well behaved and docile. So
Right,
don't
well-
let this fool you. Although she's looking over at Larry going, I want what you have.
Right. So whatever Larry has or whatever Larry's doing,
Mm-hmm.
Penelope is soon to follow.
Yeah, it's typical sibling slash
Well,
boyfriend, girlfriend. I'm not sure what
right.
we're going to
They're
call.
definitely not siblings.
Yeah, that's not what we're going to call these two.
They're not. Yeah.
Smell the paws.
Right. Well, she's still a puppy.
Thanks for that.
Yeah. She's
Mm-hmm.
very affectionate. But Larry was the same way. I think she just exhausts Larry now. Larry just always wants to sleep.
Yeah, man, she's
Yeah,
so
that's right.
alpha. It's poor dude.
But they're a lot of fun.
I feel bad for him.
Yeah.
But yeah, at one point though, I was like, did we make a good decision? Can we send her back to Canada? Oh, and the house training is what's killing us. And,
Right.
Oh my goodness. Now,
Yes. It's getting better.
it is getting better. And luckily, I have a product that we use in-house that we make ourselves to clean up any pet stains and odors and stuff. It neutralizes the protein in the urine so they don't go back to the same spot, and it gets all the smell out and everything else, believe it or not. And I've actually got it on my website, on my weather site, AaronTuttleWeather.com. You can actually go to the store section and you can get the secret recipe. So I practically give it away, just a hint to you. And we use it all the time, and it works.
Yes, it
'cause,
works.
You know, this one's being difficult. So, but what's funny is she knows.
Oh yeah, she knows. She uses that doggy door.
She uses the doggy door all the time, so it's not like
Yes.
she doesn't, have free reign to go do her business.
Oh yeah, she loves it outside.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah, loves being outside. Mm-hmm. So
All right, well, that's enough of the kids.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
And that's really it for this episode. It's pretty short and sweet to the point. So I
buddy,
believe
Mommy's
next
gotta put you
week
down.
we are going to do, if we can make it happen,
Yeah.
we're going to interview Jamie Ferguson, and we're going to ask
Ferguson Roof
him
Systems, yeah.
all about roofing when it comes to your home. Matter of fact, we had a neighbor sell their home, and you may come into this, you may have done this yourself. You got hit by a hailstorm, right? Everybody else is doing their roofing around you, and you didn't. And you think you're going to get away with not doing it. You will find out when it comes time to sell the home, oh, I should have gotten the roof done.
Right.
So our neighbor, he didn't do that, and he went to sell the house, and it was pending. And the reason why it wasn't moving anymore is because they had concessions inspector found, you got a lot of roof deals up here because of hail.
Correct.
So they had to redo the roof in that process before the new owners could move in. So just to know, if you've got some hail damage, or everybody else in your neighborhood got it and you didn't, you might want to go down that path to talk with your insurance adjuster and everything, see what you can do. Otherwise, you may end up coming into that scenario.
Right. That's right. Very good point.
Yeah. So it's funny when you're in this business, you pay a lot more attention to things you normally don't pay attention to.
Absolutely.
It's like with anything in life. Like if you get the car, you drive it around, now you see your car everywhere.
Yes.
Because now everybody else is driving your car, but before you never even noticed it.
Right.
Yeah.
That's true.
So it's the same kind of deal. All right. Well, that's it for this week. So yeah, stay tuned for next week. If things go well,
Right.
we'll have a live interview, and you can ask your questions for Jamie, and then we'll go with that and go from there. Okay. Well, hey. I think that's
Thanks
it.
for joining us.
Yeah. And again, go ahead.
And again, if there's a topic that anybody wants to know more about real estate wise, be sure to reach out. Let us know.
Yeah, I mean, we think of all the topics off our head of what we
Right.
think will be interesting for you, that will provide value, so that when you come back and tune in, it's not a waste of your time. It's like, oh, I didn't know that. Or,
Right.
oh, that's good stuff, to share with my friends, family,
That's
my
right.
kids, whoever, whatever. So yeah, just make sure you like and share these videos. They're going to stay up, so you can always go back and watch them.
Yeah.
Just fast forward to the first, 5-10 minutes where we talk about the market analysis, because obviously that'll be a little dated.
It'll change.
Right,
yes.
but the content itself, as far as the topic of the day, that's good forever.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah, so our plan is kind of hit anything and everything that's going to help you in this entire process.
That's right. And if you're looking to buy or sell, or know somebody that is,
Yeah.
let us know. We'd love to help.
Numbers on the screen. Call or text anytime, and we'll take care of you.
Yeah, absolutely.
All right, well, that's it. Okay, kids.
Okay.
And real quick, is there any questions? I'll make sure I looked at our feed real fast.
No, I don't think
Okay,
so.
no questions. Okay, good.
Yep.
All right, guys, take care. We'll see you on the next Coffee Talk. Bye.
Bye.
Morning coffee, vanilla latte served to go. I drink it slow. Morning coffee, cappuccino.